test of a man is the fight that he makes, the grit that he daily shows. Be focused. The way he stands upon his feet and takes life's numerous bumps and blows. Be bold. A coward can smile when there's not to fear, and nothing his progress bars. But it takes a man to stand and cheer while the other fellow starves. Being confident. It isn't a victory after all, but the fight that a brother makes. A man, when driven against the wall, still stands erect and takes the blows of fate. With his head held high, bleeding, bruised, and pale, is the man who will win and fate defied, for he isn't afraid to fail. The test of a man, author unknown. Be a gentleman.
It's a usual suspect team.
So I got with a sick tight click and went all out.
Wow, what up with it? What up with it? It's your boy Cadillac Red. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. We bullshitting on the Beltway. And you know you might catch a battle rap recap or a Crescent City convo out your boy. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, but don't talk to me spicy. Make sure you go subscribe to The War Report, The Eye Fella. You know he keep a live listening session, a weed review, or he might slide up on you with a wake and bake hot boxing topics. You already know what it is. And make sure you go subscribe to 503 Lion. You know we stay on the hunt. Early morning, midday, late night. Shit, even on the weekends you gonna catch a fight pray party. Shit, what content? Who got content? 503 got that content. Make sure you subscribe to the homie Jab Jamboree. Act Reacher. Sundays, 5 p.m. Night Court will be in session. And he'll pop up on you with a hot boxing topic or a battle rap preview. Trust in Judge Galvatron. He'll never steer you wrong. Make sure you go subscribe to Stay Ready Boxing TV. If he ain't giving you ringside views, he giving you ringside interviews. You already know if you can't find them, Google them. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk with KG. You already know he's going to have sparring sessions and them interviews though on deck. It's only one underscore, but we still call him KG though. Oh, what it do? Supreme Beast After Hours. You know what I'm saying? And I got a special guest. I got my cousin in the building. I got Jasmine in the... Oh, no. My other cousin.
What, Jazz gonna have a fit? Jazz is tired of you confusing us. Jazz is tired. Hey, cousin Jazz, don't let him do you like that. Jazz is gonna try to fight on the both of us.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Start the bullshit early, man. I got my cousin Boxiana the Menace is in the building. It is, what's this, Tuesday night? How's the day been going for you? How Tuesday evening been going?
It's been a really long, crazy Tuesday. I'm grateful to be here with you, hanging out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got some funny stuff in here, apparently, because, I don't know. I ain't never did no top 5 little daytime TV shows. This is my shit. Skip school.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I thought about the topic, I was like, yo, I need someone that knows, you know what I'm saying, about this type of We gonna get to this. We gonna definitely get to this. Salute to the family slide through. We got BFTB boxing in the building. We got my brother KG up in here. Township Records. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful Nick J in the building.
Hey, friend.
Paul Sutherland, DP Rocker, TWT. Salute to all the family and shit in the building. Yeah, Boxiana. Okay, so I thought about this topic. Of course, I thought about you. You know about Silver Tooth Kids. And you know what I'm saying? I know you got a personal experience with Silver Tooth Kids, and I know you didn't weasel your way away from Silver Tooth Kids. Daytime TV, growing up, is two ways that you know about this, in my personal opinion. The only two ways you know is if you weasel out of school, a la I'm sick, my arm broke, you know what I'm saying? I fucked my knee up. Or you was a Silver Tooth Kid and you got suspended. You got to sit home for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Boxiana, which one were you?
Both of them. I didn't become the extra Silver Tooth Kid until my senior year because I was done with school for the most part. So that's when I figured out I could fight. So I started getting suspended kind of my senior year at the end of the year. I almost didn't graduate because I got into a fight like 2 months before graduation. But when I was in like first through like sixth grade, I was sick. And my granny was like, you know what? I'm going to go get my baby. She could just stay at home with me. So I spent a lot of time with my grandma. That was my ace, my dog. So I was both of them. I had a little silver tooth energy, but I used to be sick a lot too. And I knew my granny would come get me.
She'll come get you from school.
Hell yeah, in a heartbeat.
So you in the office telling the nurse, nah, don't call my grandma. That's the one.
Don't call my mom. That was my granny is the one to call. Don't call my mama. My mama gonna tell me you'll be all right. Go boo-boo and then come back to the house. I mean, go back to class. My granny, I'm sick. Please go get me. She coming. Immediately. I ain't even got to wait long. I'm be in the office 5 minutes because my granny lived that close to the school. She really was in walking distance. So.
Okay. Now, see, I was going to break that down too because calling in sick from school is two different ways. It's the shit you do before you get to school or you get to school and had a nurse call, you know what I'm saying, call home. It's two different, you know what I'm saying. Me personally, I ain't really do too much fighting during school hours to get suspended. I was a more or less, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to catch you in the streets or I'm going to catch you after school because I know what type of time that they be on. I got into one fight and it was after school and the school did some bullshit, right? So we in the office the next day and they like, yeah, we heard about what happened. I'm like, what happened? Huh? Something happened? So they like, yeah, we heard that y'all was fighting yesterday. I'm like, for real? Who? Me? Nah. They was like, nah, we already know the truth. We ain't asking you what happened. We just letting you know. You didn't go home and check in home first. So you still on school grounds. And that'll be 3 days. In school suspension, nigga. You ain't going home and watch no goddamn TV. Get your ass in the goddamn...
I think everybody hated ISS equally. ISS was the worst thing. Now I want to go home and be suspended. What you mean? Like open snacks? Like I want to go home. Go ahead and send me to the house. They was like, no, stay at school, suffer, and stay in this room with no windows, one teacher, and baby's kids. And then if you was real bad, you went to AEP. You know what AEP is?
Now, what's that?
AEP is alternative school.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole school of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was just one classroom?
Yeah.
The whole school of these niggas.
Got a whole county. Go ahead and go off over there with one of them. Now, ISS was not the one for me. I had ISS one time and I had it for 2 weeks and it was because I was fighting. But it was the work. I was like, no, I can go home and do this at home. They was like, no, you get one more fight, you going to AEP. And you're not gonna graduate. I was like, oh no, let me straighten my shit up because I need to walk across this stage. But AEP was next for me. ISS, I had ISS one time. I never go back. Ooh, you talking about a horrible time.
Middle school broke me from in-school suspension. Like that shit happened in middle school. Middle school, the in-school suspension teacher was a cool-ass black dude. He used to play arena football, you know what I'm saying? And it was like chill in there. Niggas used to love going to in-school suspension because in middle school, you just start changing class. So I could get in trouble in this class, go to in-school suspension for the rest of this class, and then go back to my classes, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of the day. It was shit like that. Man, this nigga got a whiff that we was having fun. He turned the heat up to like 85 degrees. Niggas was in in-school suspension, sweating like a mama. Like, this is really hell. You know what I'm saying? And he black.
I was in that bitch musty. No.
More than musty. We black. He black. He telling us this way you're going to be if you keep it up.
Jail. He had
no, hell. You're going to hell, little niggas. All your...
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
For real, man. He was the what? But he was cool as shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, after I got older, became a man and shit, I kicked it with him. You know what I'm saying? He was a real cool teacher. But yeah, he definitely taught us some lessons about in-school suspension. Don't nobody want none of that. I'm trying to go home. So I was I'm sick before school guy. My mama like, I'm at work. Ain't nobody coming. No one's here to save you. So you might want to go to sleep in the nurse office or whatever it is you're going to do. Because you there. I played all my shit before. You know what I'm saying? I can't make it. I can't.
Call my granny. I'm sick. I fell one time and purposely hurt myself because I knew my granny was going to. I planned it at home before my mom and them dropped me off. I was going to school today and hurt myself. My granny came pick me right up. You want to go to the hospital? No, I'm going to just go home and get your bed. And that's what I did. When it got in my granny bed and I was there all day, my mom was like, you full of shit. Get up and I'm finna move you out of town because you're taking advantage of my mama.
Shit, I mean, I'm saying if she gonna come do it, what you mean? You gonna come to the rescue? Yeah, man. And this the other thing that I had to deal with. I don't know if you had this one. This the ultimatum my mama used to pull on me. You sick because it's early in the morning. I don't want to go. She really don't want to walk outside with me to the bus stop. So she like, you don't want to go? Okay, you don't have to go to school today, but your ass can't go outside later on this evening. So what you gonna do? So if you go watch daytime TV, your ass is watching nighttime TV.
That's okay with me. I wasn't no outside person, no way. So I didn't do none of that shit. I was a girly girl when I was little. So you don't want me to go outside? Say less. I'm sick today and tomorrow too. I might be sick all week.
Fucking around with you. See, I couldn't. I needed that. I needed the air. I got it. I'm a boy. I got to get out there. I got to.
I mean,
run around.
Indoors, I'm perfectly fine with. Okay, don't tell me now I can't watch TV. Then we had a problem because we could start at daytime TV, but like Nickelodeon was on during that time. So you know what I'm saying? Like I was at home watching the good daytime cartoons that I was missing. Like
yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm shocked none of that didn't make your list. You know what I'm saying?
I got one. I got one though.
Oh, okay.
I had to pull one from Nickelodeon. I ain't
mad at you. I ain't even mad at you. Okay, let's start the list off. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the homie Phenomenal Mexican in the building, man. Okay. What you have for number 6? Now, hold on. Before you start number 6, these was the rules that we gave to each other. Okay, so it's daytime TV, talk shows, game shows, whatever the fuck going on daytime. No nighttime, none of the shit in the evening. And I think that was it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got all the other shit that going in, and you know, shit that you're not supposed to be watching because you're supposed to be in school. Okay. So what you got number 6?
So my number 6 is going to be General Hospital. That was my granny's favorite daytime show. It was something that I knew damn well I didn't have no business watching. She had a lineup. She used to watch Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, Bold and the Beautiful, then General Hospital. So General Hospital was my most favorite. It had the most epic dramas. So number 6 is General Hospital for me because I knew damn well I didn't have no business missing school to watch General Hospital. It got so bad, I made sure I was sick 2 days in a row because I knew if something happened real crazy that following day, I need to see what was happening the next day. So I'm going to go General Hospital is my number 6.
Okay. Now I did TV series with CC, right? We did top 5 TV series, and I told her my number 6 was all of the daytime TV stories. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way you could disrespect the TV series without, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could say something about TV series without putting the daytime stories in there. 30 years and running, characters die, come back, have babies. The babies ain't theirs, but they still grew up. They got lines in the show and all that shit. It's crazy.
And you know what's crazy about them soap operas? They all tie in together. Like,
see,
some of the characters on one show is related to another family, or somebody will make a preview, or somehow later down the date, like something happened where they cross each other. Somebody will leave one show and go to the other show. They all tied in together. So technically, you had to watch them all because you was putting pieces in the shit that you couldn't tell if you just watched solely Young and the Restless. If you just solely watched General Hospital, you was missing stuff.
This the problem I got with that shit, man. Kids ain't supposed to be dealing with that much drama, man. That's too early. We talk all this shit about love and hip hop and all that shit that they talk about kids should be watching today. Y'all motherfuckers was watching the stories, bro. And that's a problem.
We was in love, like we knew all that shit. Like we was in love.
That's what I'm saying. That's too much drama, man. High quality drama, man.
I was watching that shit and knew I had to have a rich husband because they got rich husbands and they living the life. It's some drama here, but they got kids and these big ass houses and horses and ranches. Go off. I need a rich husband and I'm supposed to live like this. This is very lavish and nice.
Hell no, man. Hell no. Yeah, I couldn't do that one. All right, so look, my number six, coming in close because I had a couple, you know what I'm saying, that was on his ass, but he made the list. Number 6, Judge Mathis. You know what I'm saying? He's a crackhead himself. You know what I'm saying? You sure you ain't never did a little cracky? I think the only reason, first off, I fuck with Judge Mathis. He keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't he's definitely a real one. But I think it's fucked up because they got that man on TV calling these black people crackheads, man. They out here doing crackhead shit. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me you were here and you just stole the money? He just stole your money like that, didn't he? And what you did with the money? Mm-hmm. That's
I know crackheads.
You doing some shit.
When I see one, you smoke crack, don't you? He just come right on out and say it. You smoke crack, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, you don't smoke crack today, but you did it back in the day, didn't you?
Well, he told somebody, my dude is really big on these judge shows, so he watches them a lot. And one of the ones, like we did a binge watch on was Judge Mathis, and he told this one lady, he say, I smell the crack on you. Excuse me? How you smell the crack on somebody in this room with all of these people and you this far away? He said, I smell the crack on you. Sir, I know a crackhead when I see one. I don't care what nobody say. For somebody to come out and point you out as a crackhead, you won me.
No, that I see where the nigga took a little piece of white paper and threw it to see if the nigga was gonna jump at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know, and he old school style. He go.
Oh no, paper.
He don't play no games. That's how he made my number 6, man. Because he don't play no games, man. Judge Mathis.
You know what? Judge Mathis is funny to me. Judge Joe Brown and him, they about connected close cousins, cause hell nah, Joe Brown be saying some crazy shit too.
Yeah. I like to hit Judge Joe Brown stories though. Like he done told the Tina Turner story and all that shit because he was friends with Ike. You know what I'm saying? He the one let the cat out of the bag. Like, nah, y'all believe in that movie. Motherfucking Tina was beating Ike ass. She done cracked that nigga with a what'd he say? Cracked it with a rake.
Bust his ass right over the back of the head.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know. But yeah, though, that's what I got at number 6. What you got number 5?
I'm gonna go with one I really didn't care to watch, but my granny watched it. I'm gonna go Sally Jesse Raphael. I know you don't.
Oh man.
Sally Jesse Raphael was my granny show. She had them big fucking glasses. My mama, she don't look like her, but she went through her Sally phase. She cut all her hair off and dyed it ginger. She had them big, thick ass glasses because my mama don't see real good. But her and Sally was one and the same. Sally was the one. She gave the tea. She was talking to folks a little bit crazy too. She had a little sass to her for a lady with no melanin. So it was good to see her go hard the way she went hard on folks. But Sally was that girl. And my close behind that was the man with the mustache. Gerardo. Geraldo was that guy with that mustache. He come out there with that big fluffy motherfucker. Hello? What
Man, Geraldo ain't shit. See, first off, it's slick how you try to put 2 in there. I peeped that. I peep how you try to put 2 in there. That's supposed to be 1. You know what I'm saying? But before I even say something about that, let's start with Geraldo. Geraldo ain't shit because back in the Gap, he had the show and he had races with black people on the show. I don't know why he thought it was gonna be cool, but he had it on there. Sure enough, you know what I'm saying? The black dude got buck or the racist dude. It was a big ass fight. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I was young as shit though. It was a big ass fight. Nigga threw a chair, broke Geraldo nose. He leaking everywhere with a black eye. You know what I'm saying? Because he went to the corner. First thing he did was blow his nose, fuck his shit up. You know what I'm saying? If you're a trainer, KG will tell you, don't blow your nose, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? But he blew his nose because he got broke. He out there with a black eye talking about, you know what I'm saying, looking like what's the boy name? Not Rodney King, the other one. The other white boy that got beat up out there in the joint. Can we all just get along? He looked like, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
I can't
damn name.
I know man. Yeah, he looking like him though. You know what I'm saying? All busted up and shit. All to turn around and work for Fox News talking about, yeah, so when we gonna get rid of these niggas? Goddamn, Geraldo! How the fuck does that happen? You let the racists break your nose to join them? That was your initiation?
It was.
That's some bullshit. No, that's some bullshit. Now, Sally Jesse Raphael, I respect. Growing up, I always thought that was Phil Donahue's sister. You know what I'm saying? I just knew they was brother and sister. Nigga couldn't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, I don't know if it's the big ass glasses, the motherfucking bob cut.
It was them glasses that made them look like twins.
You two motherfuckers definitely look alike. But hey man, I'm not mad at that. Someone asked me if I was gonna put that on my list, and I bust out laughing because they already knew. But I knew. Leave it up to Boxiana, you know what I'm saying? That's going, you know what I'm saying? I knew. My number 5 is Wayne Brady. Let's make a deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's make a deal. To me, gotta make the top shows. It's a great opener for The Price is Right. I ain't gonna lie. I was locked up when I found out about Let's Make a Deal. You know what I'm saying? Niggas watch that shit religiously in the morning and shit. Like, yeah, nigga, he should take it. Take that shit. It turned into a scene, you know what I'm saying, watching Let's Make a Deal. And it's always, you know what I'm saying, somebody like me say, you big dumb motherfucker, why would you do that? Why would you look behind it? Well, you nigga just pressed the nigga gave you $10,000. He's like, give you $10,000 or what's behind the box. Bitch, take the money, nigga. How much money they gave out on this show today?
A bunch.
You know what? Fucked it up for everybody and shit. And I do like the fact that everybody, you got to wear a costume to be on the show.
Yeah, I like that.
To me, that's I like that crowd participation. You know what I'm saying? Don't, if you still got it on yours, don't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell us what you got on it yet. We'll wait for you to give it on your countdown. You know what I'm saying? What you got number 4, Boxiana?
Okay, so my number 4, I am going to go with Jeopardy as my number 4. I'm a nerd, so watching nerd shows helped me kind of learn more things that I didn't need to learn at that time, but I knew it. And so when I was answering questions at school, I was like, shit, I seen that on Jeopardy. I know this answer. Boom, this is what this is. So like Jeopardy gave you a real learning experience because a lot of people don't know some of those things that they were asking. So it gave you an opportunity to learn some shit. And the smart people watch Jeopardy. Some of folks just didn't fool with Jeopardy because I ain't finna be answering no damn questions. I know this. I know the answer to this. So I love Jeopardy. My granny loved Jeopardy. That was my show. So I'm going to go Jeopardy as my number 4.
Yeah. See, I was going to say the same thing. You know I got to, you know what I'm saying? How the hell you put Jeopardy? That's not daytime.
Jeopardy was on in the day.
No, it don't, man. Alex Trebek do shit. That's that nighttime shit.
No, well, we had Jeopardy during the day. Jeopardy came on. It came on after Shining Time Station. I don't know if you watch PBS.
Yeah, not never watched that though. Never.
Okay, PBS. You know who Thomas the Train is?
Yeah.
All right. Well, PBS had a show called Shining Time Station. Okay. After that went off, Jeopardy came on. So I don't know where y'all nighttime Jeopardy came from. When I was growing up, Jeopardy was on during the day.
Man, Texas has been having their own grid since forever. Ain't that about a bitch?
I'm just
okay. I'll let it slide. We don't allow it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't grew up out there. You know what I'm saying? Look, Nick J said did. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Jeopardy came on during the day where I was from. It switched over to nighttime for you young people. Us older folks, it came on during the day after Shining Time Station. Shining Time Station was the very last cartoon that PBS showed. That's how you know I was at home a lot because I was watching stuff on PBS.
Okay. Like I said, I ain't gonna. You was watching reruns and shit though. You was watching last night's episode because it was live at nighttime, live studio audience. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We go, like I said, let me ask you this though. When it comes to Jeopardy, because I fuck with the show, but to me, I'm one of the guys where it gotta be a topic that I'm strong in. I run the whole board on a topic that I'm strong in. I don't like Jeopardy because if you get the answer wrong, they taking money away from you. What kind of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
Pay to play. You put
that
money.
Was $1,000 question.
Well, you should have went easy on yourself. You got to learn. That's how you learn how to manage your money off Jeopardy. Because you start with this, and then you gain some money. So I got to be smart. I got to buy groceries and pay rent, all this shit out of this amount of money. And that final question was your check for the month. So you had to pay all your bills out that check for the month. That's how I learned to manage my money. Because I know if I do this, they're gonna take this money away from me and I cannot get it back. You gotta be smart. I can give you $250. I might win $500 because I didn't double my money at this point. So I learned from Jeopardy. This your check for the month. What bills you gonna pay with this check for the month?
Okay. Another thing that I can give Jeopardy respect for, no doubt. The Jeopardy song when they choosing a final answer is the thinking song for everyone. Whenever you get to thinking, that's the music. It's like burned into America's brain. You know what I'm saying? Hands down, the thinking song. If you can't think to that, you a fucking dummy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Another thing I'm gonna give Jeopardy a whole lot of respect for, you know what I'm saying, is Alex Trebek. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. One of the best TV game show hosts to do it. An actual smart guy. He wasn't like a nigga like me would be, you know what I'm saying, just hosting the show. You know what I'm saying? He actually knew most of that shit. Like, yeah, he was on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna go study about, you know what I'm saying? So I salute him for actually taking, you know what I'm saying, the craft serious. And like I said, man, he went until he couldn't go no more. Like, straight up.
You talking about somebody cried like that? One of my uncles, oh baby, when he came out and announced he had cancer, oh, I was in my house boo-hooing. I was like, oh no, this is bad. And then when he got a little better, and then he started to get worse again, and so he basically came out and gave his dying message. Oh, I was in this motherfucker crying. When I tell you I was boo-hooing, I am not shortchanging you. I was crying. I was like, this is so sad for me to watch like my childhood legend go out like this. But he was saying stuff. I don't like for people to like talk to me like that when they going out. Because he was like, I've always appreciated you guys. Hey, sir, I've been with you since the beginning. Like, don't talk to me like this. Now I'm crying. But yeah, I was sad when that man passed away. I was like, ooh, I'm crying.
You know, Jeopardy wasn't his first show. He did the I know this came on. This was going to be one of my shows, but I chose not to go with it. It was like a matching game where it'd be a whole bunch of squares. You got to pull one card back, you know what I'm saying? And then when you pull them all back, it'd be like a whole bunch of pictures, and you got to say what the phrase is from the picture.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like a garden hose, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a bee, you know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like, you know what I'm saying, 503 line. And then you post a buzz on the jump. These hoes be lying. You know what I'm saying? You win. I knew it. I knew that's what you'll say, this shit like that. So, and then you get all of the shit, because it would be like prizes, like a trip to Cancun or motherfucking ATV or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you win all that shit that you didn't with the matches and shit. So that shit, I fuck with that one. But for him to turn around and do Jeopardy, that was lit too. You know what I'm saying? That was lit too. But I like that one. That was one of my joints, man. That was one of my joints of shit show. Okay. Let's go to my, where we at? Number 4. My number 4, I have Mr. DNA himself, Maury motherfucking Povich. You know what I'm saying? The man that's responsible for more child support money in the motherfucking United States history than anybody else, goddammit.
Maury was that one.
For real. He like the Brett Favre of that shit. He didn't cause more niggas to get child support and got more niggas off child support than anybody else in all you motherfuckers combined. Nigga, fuck a lawyer. We going in more rate.
Green rooms. Put your man in a green room and see how he gonna fold.
Yeah, man.
Rooms, and they had a decoy come in and be
that bullshit. That's some bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit too, motherfucking. I'm in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here on this show to propose to Nick J and shit, and I'm in the motherfucking green room, and then all these bitches come in here and shit. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now they got me wilding, because they talking about, show me how you do the Tootsie Roll again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
and you in there, yeah, they were
I'm in the green room wilding and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's all on camera. And I don't even get to do my proposal because, motherfucker, you gonna play the shit. Why would you do that? Now, why would you do that?
Live on national television.
Got me acting a fool out here in the green. I'm just playing the shit. And I gotta explain to you, the audience, and the millions at home what the fuck I was doing and why is it a blur by my face and her titty at the same time in the green. See, this is bullshit.
I seen one, this lady had tested 50 men. And none of them was the baby's daddy. 50 folk had come on that show to been tested for her baby, and none of them was the daddy. I just would have been told that baby, I don't know, he died. He died. Because after 50 folk and you still don't know, go ahead and wrap that up, sis. You ain't never going to find him.
Man, God, it's God's baby.
That's Jesus' back. Hello? He ain't got that.
Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Shit, I don't know. That's
You ain't got no daddy at this point. 54.
My thing is, this the shit I never understood about none of that shit with Maury Povich. When the nigga say you not the father, you know what I'm saying? Why do the bitches always run to the back? It's a camera in the seat right there waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? And this be so funny because they don't even know. The bitches be in a panic. They get to the back and they don't know where to go. And it be a camera filming them, looking at the seat and looking at them and looking at the seat. And they just run to the seat.
It's always that one cameraman that take off for the chase. It's him, the one that be following them, because the camera be doing this and he be going with the goddamn camera. He really running. And you could tell he was kind of headset because the camera was moving. So he was running and that camera was moving with him. That run to the back is that one that always get him. Like,
shit.
Why you go out and fall out? Why they fall out in the flow?
I don't know. I know that cameraman used to work for cops.
Had to.
Because that nigga got agility. You know what I'm saying? To hold on to the camera, not miss a step. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a ramp coming out on that Maury.
It's a ramp. He never missed it. They never missed it either. Can you imagine like being in a real panic and tripping over that shit on national television? I would be shook. I would just stay there. They would have to call an ambulance on me. They're going to have to get somebody to come cart me off his fucking set because I'd be too embarrassed. I didn't already find out you ain't my baby daddy. And I didn't fail to call an ambulance because I need somebody to come get me off the set.
I'm just saying. It happened just like that. I don't know, man. Like I said, Maury, he the one, man. He the one. And the shit that be wild to me, it ain't never no like real fights on it. You know what I'm saying? The only fight you see is like the girl smacking her husband. You know what I'm saying? Because the lie detector and shit. That's another thing. That fucking lie detector. You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't know what he was doing. You don't know how to read no motherfucking lines. I was nervous when the nigga asked me, is my name Red? I said, yeah, and that determined it was a lie. Get this nigga the fuck out of here, man. He don't know what he doing out here. He can't even read that shit right.
I watched one more. Maury is another one of those ones that we binge watched. And it was one, the man took the lie detector and then the lady took one too. But the man lie detector came back like he ain't never cheated on her and none of that shit. Her lie detector came back. You did not tell the truth. He was like, so what you mean? She didn't pass? No, she didn't pass. Sis been lying to you this whole time. Like, which beat up in front of what you gonna do now? Who finna get beat up? Or them ones that then been sleeping with the brother? Those are always the one. They have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. It be a whole it's always those and shit. Yes, but the stories be those. I don't like those because the stories always be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like why you wasting money? The bitch gonna say, I had my cousin been staying with us for the last 6 months and shit. And every time I go to work, you know what I'm saying? She always in a good mood when I get back. And one time I caught her sleeping in my bed and this nigga was in the shower. But I don't know, Maury. That's why I'm here today to find out. Like, bitch, what? I know. Why would you waste Maury's money and tell the world your story? Nigga, we all know. Look, man, it's either it's okay or it's not. What the fuck is you doing, man? You done wasted 15 minutes of this man good show. Could have had a real guest up here.
But they got a check though. They got paid for coming up there doing it. Yeah, that's all that matter. Some of them was just there for that check. They didn't care about nothing else. Just getting paid.
The other thing that's funny about Maury, you know what I'm saying, that I thought was hilarious is one day I got a homeboy that's staying in Atlantic City. This nigga called me and was like, yo, I got a plug on some tickets to the Maury Povich show. Whenever we want to go, we going to go up there. I'm like, nigga, I'm not going to the show. I'm thinking like, going to the show for what? I'm not being on that show. He's like, nah, we going to be in the audience. I got the audience plug, man. We good. Like, man, I'm not fucking with you, Maury Povich, or that audience, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out you But yeah, man, he wound up selling a couple of them, man. He made a nice little bit of money on some Maury Povich tickets, man. You know what I'm saying?
Maury was that shit to sit in on, for real, it was.
Man, hell no. Okay, what you got? We'll be on now. We'll be on number 3. What you got number 3?
My number 3 is gonna be Ricky Lake. And my number 3 is Ricky Lake because my aunties were on Ricky Lake, and Ricky Lake brought the baddies out. Like, they did a makeover show, and my auntie Veronica took my auntie Tasha and my aunt Melissa on the show, and they did like a baddies makeover. It was crazy. Like, my aunties like went from there. One of them started dating a football player. Like, it was crazy how their makeover was so popular. But yeah, I'm going Ricky Lake because she had tea, but she had some bomb makeovers. Like, whoever was in the back picking out the outfits for the girls, they had it together. So I'm gonna go for Ricky Lake for my number 3 because she brought the baddies out.
Okay. See, I can't front, man. Ricky was better than Crybaby. Ricky was better. Ricky Lake was the shit. We like you better when you was big, Ricky. You fucked around, lost his weight on the show, and then the show was good, but it ain't what it should be. But nonetheless, great daytime, you know what I'm saying, talk show. It was classy. Very, very, very classy. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. I don't think it was really like fights and crazy. It was always like uplifting stories, makeovers and prizes, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like blind dates. You know what I'm saying? Great stuff like that. I got a crush on you. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always uplifting stories.
Like, she had the crush like episode around like Valentine's and shit, where if you had a crush on somebody, you bring them on the show, and then you go and they do you a makeover, and you come out and be dancing and shit for them and shit. Ricky she brought the bag. She was definitely in her fucking bag. Like, I was really surprised to see some of the stuff that she was bringing, and it wasn't until like I went back and watched some of the old shows where I was like, Ricky was really setting people up. She was making marriages and shit. Them goddamn Cupid shows was the one for me. You my crush. I've been liking you for a real long time, and I'm gonna bring you on this show, and I want you to tell me you gonna go on a date with me in front of the whole world. Ricky Lake was in her bag with that shit.
Yeah, like I said, definitely uplifting. Okay, my number 3. You know what I'm saying? My number 3 was Hits from the Streets. BET style. Hits from the Streets did a smart thing and went to the college campuses. You know what I'm saying? Me and Nick J did the couples, the top 5 couples, and she talked about how watching The Different World made her want to go to college. I know Hits had people wanting to go to college all day. He came up with his own fraternity, Mu Psi Mu. You know what I'm saying? Being Hits on BET is what got him in the movie How High I Need Money. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a line except for like one. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, man. To me, Hits from the Streets, music videos, BET, when it was owned by black people, all that good shit together, you know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that. Boxiana, what you got on Hits?
Hits was I was older. So like Hits was, I got that kind of late. But Hits was definitely a thing. He had good music. Musa Mu really became a thing. Like, I can remember people walking around talking about Musa Mu. And like the Greek people was in their feelings about that shit for a little while, if I remember correctly, because I was getting ready to go to college at that time. And niggas was walking around Musa Mu. And the Greek niggas was like, no, what is this Musa Mu? They was really trying to figure. I think Hits got charged up for that shit one time, like when he first started doing it, because he was walking around them campuses talking about Musa Mu, and they was like, nah, you trying to be funny, get your ass out of here, my boy. Well, am I tripping, or was that the case? Because I do believe that happened.
I don't know. I can't say that it didn't,
but I don't know if it did. I know, you know what I'm saying, he did have niggas turk on that movie, at least on camera and shit.
That movie different. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, you know, shit. If they did get mad, I seen the nigga later on after that shit in the whole cow outfit. Talk about boo side boo, you know what I'm saying? So shit, he was still out there in the streets, like, yo, y'all ain't stopping that. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, they killing the game, man. And I have to get, like I said, BET was black then. They were on the college campuses. You know what I'm saying? They was like pushing for black excellence. You know what I'm saying? So
they were just want to go to college. Like they were showing college life when college was fun. I can't say about college life now, but friend, we talking about Hits from the Street. It was a BET show, but like it was making people want to go to college. Like I remember MTV when they used to do the spring break, when they used to go to Cancun. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going this one time at least. If I'll never live if I don't hit MTV. MTV Spring Break was the shit. Do you remember how big that shit was? Like,
hell yeah,
man.
See, the shit that's crazy is like on BET. I mean, okay, say MTV had The Real World. When BET did it, when it was owned by black people, they had College Hill. You know what I'm saying? You want to get on black reality? You got to go to college. College is the opportunity for everything. That was pushing that shit. That's why I said, man. And it started with Hits to me. You know what I'm saying? Because he really did his damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? To bring entertainment and all that to a college for I don't know how, I guess the day or the weekend or however they did it, it was definitely lit, man. You know what I'm saying? Put a spotlight on black schools, man, for shit show. What you got? What you got at number 2?
Well, I'm going over to Nickelodeon for my number 2 because this was the main reason I wanted to skip school. Because again, I'm childish. I never really grew up. So my number 2 is Rugrats.
Okay.
Tommy and Dill and Phil and Lil, they were all white silver tooth children. And you don't get to experience white silver tooth children often, but they were bad. They was always breaking out of their shit, into some shit, riding a dog like a horse. That's silver tooth child shit. So I had to see what living like as a white silver tooth child was like. Like the daddy, he worked, but he had a business, but it wasn't a great business. The mama was staying at home. She had a hood rat friend with twins. You know, Chucky's dad was a single dad. So it was hood to me, but they lived in a nice neighborhood. But it was all silver tooth with Rugrats. That was my thing.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that at all. The thing that I could appreciate about Rugrats is they definitely kept it real. You know what I'm saying? It take a black child like Boxiana to come there and get Angelica in the shape. Fuck you think you talking to? Excuse me? You know what I'm saying? We just moved up. And I ain't moved up from where I was to let you talk that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The black people on the block was the richest people on the block. Like the mom and dad were both doctors.
That's what I said. We just moved up in here. I ain't letting you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't move up for you to be got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I'm saying? Do you need us to bring you some sandwiches when we come drop these little? And that's the other thing, too. Like the babysitter for them, whoever idea was to like, yo, just bring all the kids here. God damn. First off,
all the kids to Tommy's house because Tommy's mama didn't work. So she watched everybody's kids while all the rest of the parents went to work.
But how you watching them? They always escape it.
Because she wasn't watching them, but she was watching them. She was just the daycare center. Her husband built Reptar toys, so they had a house full of toys. It was a whole experience.
Yeah, that's the seller. That's the seller. You know what I'm saying? This is a neighborhood babysitter. We got a whole bunch of toys. You know what I'm saying? This nigga.
Kids are there and they'll be fine. But after all the shit that they've been through, they still end up back at that house. Like I remember Angelica got trapped up in the mail truck and ended up on the other side of the city. Tommy and them broke out to go get the 4-year-old cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, how these babies get way across town to get their cousin back? Like, they was white mischief, period. And I can't, I loved it. So I was tuned in to them and they silver tooth shit.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's just normal white. That's silver tooth for black people.
Yeah. No, I don't
normal.
know, because I don't know that. I don't know folks that conduct themselves like that and their kids be bad. Like, those kids were supposed to be good children. So for Nickelodeon to bring a show to show you that not these kids are not only bad, these kids are really bad. And then the black kids came and they was rich and they ain't act like that. They had civilization like they mom and daddy didn't play. Them other kids, they was breaking loose, like climbing on roofs. I'm telling you, Tommy rode that damn dog like a horse, had him by the ears, riding him like a horse. You know what kind of kids be doing shit like that? The dogs. They me and you color. I don't know nobody else be riding no dog like no horse.
You ain't lying, like I said, man. You know, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. You know what I'm saying? Nickelodeon did when Nickelodeon was Nickelodeon.
Yes.
That shit raised a whole generation of, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nickelodeon was Nick Jr. in the morning, then Nickelodeon, then Nick at Night. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was 3 channels in one. You know what I'm saying? That was the shit.
Nickelodeon, before it changed over into the bullshit that it is, it was teaching these kids lessons. Like, I remember Blue's Clues. Like, Blue's Clues was teaching these kids to search for things other than just saying, hey, this is what this is. You got to have clues to figure out what this is. It was teaching these kids to read, like, letters, salt and pepper. Like, it was teaching them things that they were going to come in contact with at a later date. Like, I fooled with Barney because my cousins was on Barney, but that was it. But Nickelodeon is where your kids could learn some morals and shit. Like, they had Nick Jr., then Nickelodeon came. Like, they had a shitload of, like, stuff. I don't know if you remember. They had it wasn't a cartoon, it was a show. It was Hey Dude. Hey Dude taught you how to live.
Right.
What?
That's my shit.
Taught you how to live when you wasn't around your parents. Hey Dude was their go-to. Remember, what would you do?
Fucking right, what would you do? You can't say you don't know, you're gonna get slime.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You do
that's a Canadian show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, kid sketch comedy like a motherfucker, man.
We grew up on good shit. And that's what a lot of these kids are missing. Like, they integrating so much crazy shit that ain't of value. We had shit that was valuable, like shows. Like, we had our own shit. Like,
I'm telling you, some gems, man. We got some gems. Even like, I be having to go back. I make my daughter watch Double Dare and shit like that. You got to ask these questions. Will we do the physical challenge? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, man, they don't got that.
You remember the Temple show where they
the Temple of Doom and shit. Yeah, I forgot it. I don't think it's Temple, but I know what you're talking about. That's another one. You know what I'm saying?
Right, they had to start over. These kids don't learn how. They don't know how to problem solve. We had to learn how to do that shit. Problem solving was a thing.
And you got to be physical. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me go to my number 2. My number 2 is the classic. You can never go wrong. Motherfucking Jerry Springer. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Springer, hands down, my number 2. You know what I'm saying? All around ratchet. Jerry Springer was so good. Jerry Springer, the only daytime TV show to get a pay-per-view. Jerry Springer doing Floyd numbers. Titties everywhere. We're going to have the family come out, and we're going to have some topless models come out, and we're going to have Thanksgiving dinner here. And we're going to put a whole bunch of food here. And whenever you get mad, just pick something up, throw it at them. These niggas is having family topless model food fights all over the show. How did the models get into this? Stop looking at her. You know the shit. Beautiful. Talk about motherfucking great television programming. Jerry Springer. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Springer was the green room before the green room because he sent to the bitches to the hotel that night. They really fucked on Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I fucked him last night. The bitch say,
Jerry was on some weird shit. I'll never forget the first time me ever seeing a human without no limbs was on Jerry Springer. You know, out there and he didn't have no limbs. That shit fucked me up forever. Like I know. I'm sorry if I ain't trying to offend nobody, but I'm like if you could chase after me and you ain't got no arms and no legs, I'm fucking over with. Like call ambulance because somebody gonna have to help me. I didn't have a heart attack. I'm so scared of people without no limbs. Because how is you chasing me? Remember he chased that lady because she was cheating on him?
oh, man.
He had one that came out there. He didn't have no legs. He had a skateboard for the half a body and he come arming his ass out there. I was like, nah, man, get this half a piece of man. Kick him. You had to kick him because ain't no way it fuck you riding around with no legs like that.
Like I said, man, hands down the ratchetest, man. And it was so crazy because every time he do something, they'd be like, the motherfucker said, like he was like, the producer said, like, yo, around season 3, we was trying to get in trouble. We was seeing where the needle was. That's why I got like how I got. Like, we was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And you know you a good show when another show gets spawned off of your show. Steve, you know what I'm saying, Wilkos wasn't shit until he was security on that nigga broke fights on his way up to the top.
Yeah. He was throwing when people was throwing chairs and shit at him. Like, and Steve a big old dude, but I'm telling you, the show went to shit when he brought that man on there with no limbs and he was chasing that woman. I was done. I want to know how you running and you ain't got no legs. I wonder if he got like, never mind.
See?
Never mind, because my brain is a dangerous place and it be thinking shit that it shouldn't. Because I want to know how you running with no limbs. And he was really out there and just, you know, what's them things? Cartoon Network had a show, The Oblongs. You know what The Oblongs is? Nah. That's what that man was. He was an oblong. He came out there, no arms, no legs, and his woman was cheating on him. And they brought the man that she was cheating with, and he chased after both of them with no arms and no legs.
I mean, oh my God, man, Boxiana crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, man, it happened.
Queen 71 seen it because she said, yes, she know exactly which one episode I'm talking about. That motherfucker was chasing them with no arms and no legs. It was the scariest thing because he was concentrating so hard so he wouldn't fall. And then he finally fell. I told my granny I don't want to watch this no more because my granny watched Jerry Springer too.
Like I said, man, that shit was like fresh on TV. It was never no shit like that. It was never no shit like this out there on TV, man. Jerry, that boy changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, he made telling motherfuckers that he made the Transformers telling motherfuckers that they a man safe on his show. You know what I'm saying? For real. A whole bunch of those shows. He's like, what you mean you a man? Like, nigga, what you mean? What you mean she a man? That motherfucker, look at that nigga. Look at this nigga.
It's a nigga in a wig.
Yeah, what the fuck is you talking about?
Okay, so I seen one. He was telling his boyfriend that he was a man and he slid that wig back real slow and you could see that nigga spirit leaving his body. He was like, you really a man? Sir, how you didn't know this was a boy? I know he still got some balls at home. I know you know this is a man. And they voice sound like a man with a little spice on it. Just a little burly. Because back then they didn't have all this shit that was transitioning. Like that goddamn nigga took that wig back real slow. And he was like, no, I'm really a man. He was like, A man. Man, sir, you knew that was you knew.
See, and Queen Sammy will say some shit. That's real shit. And it came on early in the fucking morning. I mean, you want to start your day? All that I woke up and chose violence started from Jerry Springer. God damn it! Ain't no fucking way around that shit, man. Jerry, man.
They said, "Fuck up, wake up, and choose violence now, today. Don't wait. Choose it today."
Before when fights happen, niggas will say World Star. Before niggas say World Star, you know what they were saying? Jerry.
Because Jerry Springer was where you was fighting, or they was a man. It was Jerry one that you could just expect to fight during Jerry Springer. Like they didn't have nothing out there but 2 chairs. Them chairs move, them chairs be gone. That's all they do for the rest of the show is fight.
And then nigga just standing there, and he let him get it. I'm gonna let y'all get it for a little bit. That shit like Anthony Joshua versus Jermaine Franklin, all that goddamn holding. You know what I'm saying? Let him hold it and break him up. You know what I'm saying? Let him hold it. I let y'all go ahead. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Stop it. I hit the bell, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying?
It was bad, man. Like they went there just to freaking fight. And you know what? There was a Mexican Jerry Springer. Like they had it on Telemundo. I can't remember the name of it. I think his name is Jose. His name was Jose. I know that for sure. On Jose's show, they was just up there fighting. They was really fighting on Jose's show. Like they was breaking them up on Jerry. On Telemundo, they was letting them motherfuckers squabble. I watched this Mexican girl get drugged. She was sleeping with her sister's husband. Her sister came out there and beat the dog shit out of her.
Okay. Let's go to number 1. What you got number 1?
You can't have lived life without the number 1. I think we might have the same number 1. Cause my number 1 is The Price is Right. Not this new one, the one with Bob. If Bob wasn't the host of The Price is Right, you wasn't watching the good one. They had so many damn good games and prizes. They were giving away trucks, vacations, like money. My favorite game was the Plinko game. It's real tall. You stand up on top and they drop that thing and it be doing like this. And you got to get it in a certain one. That Plinko game was my shit. I love that game very much.
I agree with you 110%. My number 1 is Price is Right. You already know it is not daytime TV if you ain't watching that. You know what I'm saying? Plinko is my favorite game. You better pick right in the beginning. If you don't get them chips in the beginning, you'll be left with a couple chips and be short out here in the streets. I'm just saying, it'd be fucked up out here for you. But the Bob Barker version for shit sure. Bob wasn't afraid to tell you early in the morning you a dumb motherfucker. Now, come on now, kiddo. This is a car we're talking about here. You're really gonna say that? You say here. Okay, but hold on. Let me look at the audience. You know what I'm saying? Why is these niggas looking in the audience? I don't know.
The audience was the help, man. If you didn't look in the audience, you wasn't.
Cause they looking in there before cell phones. You just giving me. I could do Jeopardy my motherfucking way through this motherfucker. Fuck, I need to look at you for. You don't know the.
Some people. You got to look in the right direction. I'm going to tell you, the people on the right, they never had the right answers. The people on the left, they was always the ones shouting the right shit. Like, I'm going to tell you what other game that I used to like. I used to like that damn grocery guessing game where you guess the prices of the groceries. They put the butter up there, peanut butter.
Yeah.
That was my shit. Because I went to the store with my granny a lot, so I knew the prices of that shit. But when I say that, I have to think about another show that would be my 1.5 runner up. It was the grocery store where you have to go and get the groceries. You have a list of shit.
Yeah.
The two tied in together. If you didn't watch if you watched the grocery store game, you was hitting that motherfucking that grocery game that Price is Right had right every single time because they was giving you the prices of the shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go start with the grocery store drain. Supermarket sweep. I broke up with a motherfucker behind them not knowing how to give directions in the grocery store and shit. You know what I'm saying? You send me in here for some shit that you want. Now I'm in here asking you where it's at. This the same grocery store you go to all the time. And you just, oh, it's an aisle with the peanut butter. Where? I'm in this motherfucker. The time's running out. You're not gonna get your shit is what you gotta go. You're gonna lose out on the prize. You said, direct me to this shit. This is foreign land over here right now. I don't know where we said got me out here looking for, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck it is. I couldn't even remember what the actual item was. I was mad though. Like, man, I can't be dealing, you know what I'm saying? You give bad directions. I be fucking around here, be lost. We done ran out of time. You know what I'm saying? White people looking at us on this show. Like, look at this dumb nigga. Can't fade you. I can't fade you. Now, Price is Right. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, being number one, that's my shit. I like the fact that if you come within $1,000 of your showcase showdown, you win both them bitches. Fuck, we talk about all kinds of crazy trips. You know what I'm saying?
They gave away some nice ass shit on that show.
Talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. But I mean, you know, sometimes it be some shitty ass prizes too. You know what I'm saying?
No, I really
Shit.
I don't know.
I didn't bid to get up here. I didn't beat these other 4 motherfuckers. I get up here and then Bob say, roll the curtain back what they got for this black ass nigga. Popcorn maker. This popcorn maker is, what the fuck? Fuck I'm gonna do with that, man? Bring me to the wheel, man. I don't give a fuck if I win this shit or not.
Man, this dude win a boat and a truck.
But yeah, you make it to the end. You get, yeah. It like I said, it could happen. It could happen like that. Now, in reality, with Price is Right, I had a homeboy that I used to work with that went to Cali to visit family and made it to the show. The nigga said he stood in line for 2 days. He went there the first day. You know what I'm saying? He had reservations for the show, but he wasn't the only nigga. So when they get there, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make the cut. The room was filled. We filmed it. The next day, you know what I'm saying? He was able to come in there and then they did the show with him being there. He didn't get picked. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, nigga, talk about the lottery. Talk about the lottery, man.
Days.
But
I ain't standing in nothing, not for no 2 days. No.
I mean, no. I mean, you know, they went out, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, they was able to leave type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it for today. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow type shit. But it's another day. What we talk about. I'm still in line the next day waiting to get up in this motherfucker again. So, I mean, but you know, he made it, but he didn't make it onto the show. He just made it to the audience and shit. But he said he enjoyed it. He did say he enjoyed it. I asked him would he do it again. He was like, I don't know. So we'll say take it for what it's worth, I guess. But
what y'all mean y'all had to pay Cali taxes on them prizes? You ain't just leave with that shit?
Nah, see, that's the other thing. That's the other thing I was gonna tell you, because they sign for all that shit. So a lot of the times you don't get the prize, you get the money. You know what I'm saying? You get the money for, like, if you win a new car, you getting the money for the car and they taxing the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? So if the car is 20,000, you probably fuck around and get 10. You know what I'm saying? Now you got 10 racks, but it wasn't that 20 you thought you won on the show. You got your goddamn mind, because you know what I'm saying? It's coming. We doing all that right now, right here. And if you do decide to actually want the shit, like, it's like, I believe it's like off the shit right there. So you gotta take it. If you ain't got that, ain't no gas or ain't nothing to tow this motherfucker nothing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, They try to force you to take the cash to get you the fuck up out of there and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, give me my boat and my truck. I'm gonna haul this bitch out together. Just open y'all back door.
Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. I believe you can do that. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, yeah, we got the bread for you right here.
Nah, I'm not.
Hold on. You know you gotta pay the taxes on that motherfucker. That's what he said. That's why niggas take the money. So if you want this boat, you got, you know what I'm saying? Say the boat was 20, just to say $20,000 boat, it's you gotta pay heavy taxes because it's the same shit back. You got the money for that, you can take this motherfucker and haul it off.
Y'all make me look at this goddamn show differently now. I'm gonna take my lick back. Give me Family Feud. At least I know they gonna leave with they bread. Hell,
I'm just saying that's how they doing them. That's how you gotta pay. You gotta pay for that shit, and then this shit free.
No. Because what you told me was you was gonna give me this shit because I want it. In mine, I want it. I'm not
paying taxes on it.
It's free.
Yeah, the taxes. You gotta pay taxes on that.
It's free. I'm not paying shit.
Yeah, it's not. I would be.
Oh hell no! I would have got up there and won a damn prize, and I would have went to. They would have took me to jail. Get this ignorant fucker out of here. Cause why are you? Nah, cause what y'all told me was I won this free. That mean this belong to me. They didn't say nothing about no fucking taxes. Who said taxes?
Oh, you know what they say? You know what they say? Oh, you one of them? Get her a check. Virgil, get her out of here.
You know when Steve Harvey said, TT, get my check, I'm going to be in handcuffs with my hand behind the back. Tell TT, get my check. Get my check. Because I'm leaving her with something.
Yeah, they going to cut you a check.
Yeah, but I ain't paying no taxes on that shit. No. But I got her. Now I want my whole fucking shebang. Give me all the shit. Taxes?
Yeah. Just like that, man.
See, they need to say that up front. Before I get on the stage, tell me, you know you got to pay taxes.
They do, though. They do. That's what I'm saying. When he was in line, you got to sign the waiver. All that's in the waiver. And you know they giving you, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple pages.
I'm legally blind. I know. Y'all told me I could come up in this shit and win some prizes. I'm leaving her with something, and I'm not paying for shit. You said for free. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. I can't see shit. Taxes.
Yeah.
I'm taking my shit back. Family Feud for 100. That's my number one. Is Family Feud. I can't even look at them the same no more.
I mean, you know, all game shows do that.
No, believe not.
Yeah. You know you're not getting the whole. Come on, man.
No.
Come on, man. This is a game show. We gave you that money for the TV.
That's why I don't play the lottery. I don't play the lottery because if I'm supposed to win 343 million, I want all 343 million. Taxes, no, I'm not paying shit. Lock me up for tax evasion. That's my middle name.
They're not gonna give it to you.
It's mine.
How you gonna cash it?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Wherever you cash it at, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna tax it right then and there.
No, maybe. Now I'm just gonna deposit it in my bank. They ain't gonna take it.
I know when you deposit it, it's tax.
Nah, don't say that.
I'm saying they're not letting it escape.
Nah, something gotta give because I want all 343. I need all 343. Ain't no taxes, no nothing. I be mad when they take taxes out of my check because I be confused. And why are you taking money from me? That's mine. I went to work for it. Give me all my shit. No tax evasion. That me. Cause what the fuck? Nah, I want my shit for free, like you said. Fuck that. Nope.
Nah, man, you can't. This America, Jack. I don't know what you talking about. You getting hit.
Where do they not pay taxes? Can you tell me where they don't pay taxes? I want to live there.
I don't know. Shit, ain't nowhere. Fuck we talking about? And you ain't shit. Let me tell you why you ain't shit. Boxiana, you get the opportunity right now to start your own island with you and whoever you want to be there. And the first thing you're going to do is tax niggas Because we gotta keep the lights on this motherfucker. This island ain't gonna run on my dime. This island gonna run. Hold on. You gonna say this island gonna run on everybody dime that live here? I know you don't think I'm about to pay for the lights to be on for the whole motherfucker. And shit, ain't that's taxes.
You better come over there with your own fucking money. If you can pay your bills, that's all I'm requesting. You can
God damn. So see, your tax is worse than motherfucking.
have your own money. Hell no.
They don't even ask me. It ain't no welfare, nigga. You gotta be fucked up. They go. You see?
Shit. And if you got a bunch of kids, that's your bag. You shouldn't have had all them kids. Go on back over there where they can give you some help. My island is for people of families of one, no more than 2 kids. Like, you gotta have your shit in order to come live on my island, because we don't have all that dysfunction over there, and you gotta have some money. Because if you ain't got no money, you can't come live here. The shit is expensive over here. I'm just saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's fucked up.
But I ain't gonna be taxing nobody. Just pay for your shit.
That's 100% tax.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Your shit. God damn. At least you can say, yo, everybody pitch in. You know what I'm saying? If we all pitch in, we can just pay for this shit for one big. Like, nah. I'm just.
Nah. You pay for the shit you want. I'ma build a grocery store. If y'all want more than a grocery store, guess who's gonna be responsible for it? Y'all. You gonna come in there, buy your shit. I'm not gonna charge you no taxes. I ain't even gonna make the shit sky high. You gonna have normal ass prices. Just buy your shit. I built the grocery store. I put all the shit in the store. Now come pay me for my shit. I'll never go out of business because they always gonna need something. But I ain't gonna charge you no taxes for
it. You got to.
I'm not. Because I think taxes is stupid.
I mean, I'm just saying you got you gotta up the price up on the shit to pay everybody that it, you know what I'm saying? The nigga that picked the orange, hold on, but look, the nigga that picked the orange, he gotta get paid. The motherfucker that sold the orange gotta get paid. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay them. And you gotta pay for the grocery store to be at. You gotta get hit. We gotta keep the lights on in this motherfucker.
If I got enough money to open a grocery store, I ain't gotta do all that shit. I got enough money to sustain. Apparently, I got some other shit going on to where I can afford to do this on my own island. That's why you can't come there if you ain't got no money.
Okay. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to slide through. You know what I'm saying? I can take care of me. I'm good.
You know y'all can come because we family.
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, man, you heard her, man. Say, man. It's crazy out there. Yeah, get your pockets up there, bro.
Because I feel like if I gotta pay taxes, I'm helping somebody else pay for their shit, and I'm cheap. I'm not giving.
You ain't necessarily. No. That's not helping somebody else.
What's it helping? Because what my taxes going to? Tell me what they go to. Okay.
See, that'll be welfare. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, okay, we all pay for the shit at once. So to pay for a big ass plate, you know what I'm saying, power plant to generate electricity for the whole neighborhood. We all pitch in our money, you know what I'm saying, and pay that. That's the tax for you know what I'm saying, for maintenance. Basically, maintenance of your island.
You need to come with your own power. I ain't doing all that.
I'm just saying it costs.
Nah, I'm just saying if you can't come over there and got your own shit, you can't come.
Bring a solar panel, nigga.
You need to bring your own stuff.
Bring a solar panel and get the fuck out my goddamn face, because I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like no. If you ain't got your own, I got my own. So if I got my own, you need to have your own too. Don't worry about nothing. I want to live somewhere tax free. Period.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? It happened like that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. All I know is if it's tax free, you gotta bring your own, nigga. That's 100% tax. You are responsible for you.
And if you ain't got it, you need to go somewhere where they
Don't stop. Tell the boat keep going.
Yeah, just keep going. Like the sign on the island gonna say, if you ain't got it, don't even stop.
Hey man, that's how it be. That's how it be. Okay. Anything else? That was it a show that should have made it that didn't, other than Family Feud?
Now, other than Family Feud, I think that was my only. And Oprah, we could have added Oprah in for.
Yeah, Oprah. But I don't like Oprah. She let the white man jump on her couch or shit. She didn't break his legs like Rick James. Tom Cruise should have got that Rick James treatment. You know what I'm saying? Because he was all on your shit. Yes.
Should have, but he did not.
You know what I'm saying? One that should have made it for me, man, was People's Court, man. People's Court was the truth to me, because that's like the I'ma sue you shit. Small claims court beat job, like, and the one that resonates to me is a you know what I'm saying, the girl said she talked about the girl in her wig. She said, I don't give a fuck at her loss. Look at her hair. And then the lady come out, you know what I'm saying, and her shit was pushed back here.
That motherfucker was way back. She didn't have no hair in here. None.
Yeah. That's to me. That was one that should have made it, but you know, it was only 6, so sorry. You know what I'm saying? And I like the beat. The People's Court beat was the truth. And then the typewriter, man, all that shit, man. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was the truth, man. Yeah, man. That's a okay. One story from you before we get out of here. Give me your worst calling off from school. The worst experience.
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't have no bad experiences. Not all my shit was good. Like I ain't had a failed moment except for this one. I was really sick, so I didn't get to enjoy my time out of school. Other than that, like I ain't had no bad experiences when I wasn't at school. Suspension, none of that. Like I made the best of my time for real.
You ain't never like skip school or skip class or something and got caught?
Hell no. I knew better now because I've seen my daddy was real strict. So when I started to really get in trouble, I was grown-er. So like I said, I started making a lot of my mistakes my senior year in high school, but I was on my own by then. But my daddy grounded me for a year. And when no, you saying damn, that's real shit. Like he grounded me in, I want to say it was November, and I didn't get off. I was grounded for my birthday that year. So I didn't get off till the following November. I was going to high school. I kissed a boy in the 8th grade, and my daddy grounded me for a year. And I didn't get to listen to no radio. Like I didn't get to do shit. So like I was scared to like mess up and do anything wrong because I was like, nah, man, this nigga gonna get me for another year. I can't miss no more years. I'm finna go to high school. So I stayed out of the way and stayed out of trouble. That year changed my life. I had to eat dinner in my room. Like I couldn't listen to the radio. When we would go somewhere, the radio would be intentionally off. I couldn't listen to shit. I didn't watch TV for a year. People was coming to school talking about wrestling and shit, how epic and shit, all the stuff. I didn't know nothing. That was the year Dave Chappelle. Was it the year Dave Chappelle came out? I want to say that was the year Dave Chappelle came out.
Damn.
I missed the Rick James. Like I really didn't see that shit until after I graduated from high school. So. Damn. Yeah, that was the only thing like bad school-wise that I missed a bunch of shit. My daddy grounded me for a year and he said 12 months, take that, and he meant it. So he took all my posters off my wall, took my phone out of my room, all fucked up. I had nothing.
Damn, solitary confinement like a muff.
Huh?
Solitary confinement. You do it.
That was hell. And I shared a room with my sister. She couldn't even talk to me. We was talking at nighttime and shit. My sister was 5 years younger than me. So like when I come home after school, I'd have to go to my room. She could be out like watching TV, but she couldn't come in there with me while I was awake. My daddy was on some other shit. He was real militant. when I was growing up.
Yeah, we ain't playing that shit. You think yo would let you two niggas slide messages and shit? Fuck that.
Yeah, he didn't play with me, and I didn't play with him no more after that. But when I turned 17, let's get some, because now I'm grown. What you gonna tell me? I started fighting. I was acting crazy. I was going to the club with my friends. I was on some other shit. I was grown.
I mean, you know that happened when you get around that age. My worst experience was I had a teacher, right? In high school, you could skip school. I could skip school. I ain't had to worry about them calling my mama. But I had one teacher that would, right? So if I skipped school, I had to make sure I made it to this class. Because I didn't want to hear the bullshit. I thought it was sweet one time, got in trouble, never wanted to miss the class again. Plus the teacher was cool. I liked the class. So one day, it's early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? It's a chick that say, I heard it's supposed to snow this morning. I'm not going. It's cold. Come through. Me being me, I'm like, yo, I can't chill with you the whole day because I gotta go to this class. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I go over there, of course. You know what I'm saying? We kicked it. A little bit of daytime TV, you know what I'm saying? We do our thing, everything Gucci. I'm looking like, yo, I got to go to school. Now, by this time, me not paying attention, it's like 8 inches of snow outside. You know what? No, it's not 8 inches yet. It's about 4 because it's getting thick. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Because where we stayed is kind of like the woods. So, you know, the wood snow is different from the street a little bit lower, but it's a path you got to walk through to get to the school. I'm like, damn. So now I'm thinking I'm going to be late for this class. It's snowing. But I don't want to get in trouble for not going to school. I can't get in trouble for this. Is, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? The hell that I'm going to get into for not going to this class, it's just not worth it. I run to school in the snow. Thank God the neighborhood that the girls stay in is not far from the school. You know what I'm saying? I get to the school. As I get to the school, it's like change of class. You know what I'm saying? But it's not change of class. These niggas is putting on backpacks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck y'all doing? They're like, yo, yeah, they didn't cancel school for the day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going home, nigga. It's snowing like a motherfucker outside. I'm frozen for running in the snow like no fucking shit is snowing outside. And what do you mean? It's no class? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to go to the class and then get released from the next class? At least? Show my face? Like, nah, nigga, the bus is outside. Nigga, let's go. I had to catch the bus home because there was no fucking way I was walking in that snow back to that girl house. And they have to walk home after that. You know what I'm saying? Well, her parents come home or something. Fuck all that. I'm going home. I'm mad. This is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have got no pussy this morning, the day would have been bogus, man. What the fuck going on out here in the streets? Fucking snow days, man. Virginia snow.
I would have been at home in a snow day and my daddy would have known. Boy, I had too much fear in me. Hell no, I could not. I was like, no. I didn't even play with my folks like that because I was just too afraid. I kissed the boy and my daddy just flipped out on me. I couldn't imagine have like had a boy in his home on some shit like that on a snow day. Oh, baby, I would have got windmilled all over that damn house. I just didn't play. I ain't play like that. I wouldn't think about having nobody in my daddy's house. Not in my daddy's house.
I ain't need no trace. You know what I'm saying? I knew the rules.
No.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Let it just say, when you a young nigga sneaking around in like some girl parents' house and shit, when you doing shit like that, that's like young preparing a young nigga training to be a side nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Because you got to make sure you ain't leaving no trail or nothing. You got to make sure you own your shit. You got to know your escape. This girl parents fuck around, come.
No, I ain't even put
I hope
nobody.
it's a mama because her daddy might shot you.
I wouldn't even put nobody in that situation. I didn't.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
My
As a
daddy,
young nigga,
so I don't play with people that don't have no ball. People is different because they thoughts just be running around in the room because their hair ain't got nothing to hold that the thoughts in. So he wasn't gonna get the opportunity. No, I was scared of my daddy, and I was scared of my mama too, but not as much because my daddy was just different. My mama she was like my daddy, but not so tough. My daddy, I know I didn't play with him like that. I didn't have no snow days. I don't know nothing about no snow days. The thought of a snow day scared me now, still to this day, and I'm an old ass lady. A snow day, my ass. My daddy found out about this. We both dead.
I mean, hey man, say man, you know what I'm saying? I roll the dice, fuck it, young nigga shit, you know.
Young niggas was bold.
Nigga shit, man. It happens out there in the
He
streets.
was bold too. She was bold as hell.
Yeah, that was all their idea. Shit, I got the call. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know it was supposed to snow today. I just woke up on some regular nigga going to school today type shit. I mean, hey man,
it made me
all that shit happens, man.
I ain't just thinking about it because look, Queen 71, we must got the same daddy. Cause ain't no way in the hell in the world I ever would. The thought of me thinking about you being in that house, my daddy would have known somewhat. He was like a mind reader. Cause you acting different. What you do today? I ain't nothing. I ain't done nothing.
See,
I ain't done nothing. You lying. It taking you too long to speak. Like my daddy, he would have pulled that shit out of me so quick. I would have told on myself and got windmilled on.
See, I don't know. I guess when I was young, my mom and my stepdad worked overnight together.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. As long as you out my crib at like 5. Saying that's at the alarm. You got to go. I'm saying. Just saying, you know. I
lived in a time before cameras and shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Me too. I wasn't.
I was nervous, like he had that bitch rigged. There was no way. And no. My daddy too, Queen 71. He was a great dad before I turned a teenager. The moment I turned a teenager, my daddy lost his crackerjack ass mind. No parents working overnight. They left you at home by yourself?
Yeah.
Teenage boy?
Yeah.
Man, no. Hell no.
What you mean?
No. I know. Because I have a 14-year-old. I'd never leave him at home alone overnight by himself. You can get a couple hours out of me. I might leave you here by yourself. I would never leave my son. I don't give a fuck. He going to his granny's house. Somebody gonna watch him. He going to somebody's house. Ain't no way I would left you at. No. This boy, I was in high school, and this boy tried to drop me off at home one day because he had a car. And I was like, no, you can't drop me off. I can't even get in this car. I was like, my daddy will choke me and you out. He was like, man, I'll drop you off at the stop sign and you can it'll look like you walking home. I was like, sir, I can't get in this car. My daddy got GPS. I don't know how he figure out what I'm doing and where I be at, but he know that I'm out of line. So I can't get in this car, sir. He was like, you for real? I was like, I'm dead ass. I was like, I can't. Now my daddy, I know he's somewhere watching me. Like I just felt like my daddy was somewhere. He knew everything that I did. That's why I couldn't do nothing.
That damn right. I mean, shit, it be like that. It be like that. I don't know. I guess as a boy, I had more freedom, man. I had, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it used to be live. It definitely used to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I didn't, I mean, I did my thing, but I never took advantage of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I never really. So, I was.
What? Hell no.
Like I ain't never had like no parties and nothing, you know what I'm saying? No crazy shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Making my skin itch because now.
But it It was those two things. I never really did no party thing like that. And wasn't no motherfucking teenage girl just able to come out and stay the night, overnight, all the time, neither. You know what I'm saying?
All the time, but they came.
Yeah, here and there, though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Lord. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know. That's a part of growing up, man. I mean, shit.
That's why I didn't grow up, because I couldn't do grow up things with my daddy. If I would have had a different dad, probably. But my daddy didn't play that. I didn't play with him. This is where we at. This is where we at. I still don't play with him like that. I'm grown. My daddy called me. If my daddy knew what we was talking about right now, I would get off of this with you, because I didn't say it too much. He finna get on me real bad, and I ain't got time.
Hell nah. All right. On that note, we will go ahead and get out of here for motherfucking her daddy find out. You know
okay, and
I can't deal.
You.
I can't deal. She not lying. My uncle is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's how he roll. You got something for the people before we get out of here?
Nah, I appreciate this. This is fun. We're gonna have to do this again.
I'm gonna have to get. Look, I'm gonna try to get you and Nick J to come, and we do like after hours, the adult talk. You know what I'm saying? This shit, and really, you say turn up type shit. That's what I'm gonna have to reach out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Next time y'all come and shit for shit show.
My friend, I know she game for it. We trying to get to the point where we wasn't doing no shows with nobody, so we just trying to get to the point where we getting in the habit of doing this. So she did one. I was like, let me come over here and do one with my cousin too. So
yeah,
we both been here now. We both didn't been here.
Yeah, that's why I had to reach out to both of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate the love for shit show, man. Yeah, man. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Salute to the chat for sliding through, fucking with us for shit show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man. Salute to the mighty LDBC. You know what I'm saying? This is the usual suspect thing. Supreme Beast After Hours, man. Your boy Cadillac Red, man. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, though. One.
A little loud. Say it again, a little louder.